Ladies and gentlemen, today I got a video from Saint and Sinner. He's going to talk to certain girls from the OnlyFans, and surprisingly, they called him a specific word with an N, not a ninja. But hey, before we start, like, share, hit the bell notification, and
Here's the thing, love. Is there a such thing as a whore?
I think the crass informal definition would be a girl who sells their body, yes, but I think when
Oh, damn, you're good. So you said the definition of a whore, meaning the true meaning of the word, is a woman who sells her body.
it's an outdated definition.
Do
but,
you sell your body?
I sell photos and images.
Do you sell your body?
I think a person who sells photos of a car isn't selling cars, so no.
Okay, a person who sells photos of a car. Who the does that?
No, I'm just saying you wouldn't say
Who
that.
the sells photos of a car?
I'm saying if I sold
you be going
Only
to you be going to the metaverse on
No,
this.
I'm just
This
saying
is
if I sold
crazy.
you a photo of a Lamborghini, you wouldn't say I sell Lamborghinis.
Who sells photos of cars?
You understand my point?
Where can I go to
Can
buy
you
a
follow
car
the
photo?
syllogisms?
No, I follow you being an escape artist. You're the greatest escape.
I understand what she's saying, but she's kinda disingenuous. Lady, you're selling your body.
Artist since El Chapo. It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
But do you understand what I'm saying? That you're saying sell my body because you're trying to.
I think that you're a whore who doesn't want to be called a whore, and that's a problem in today's society. Is no one wants to be called what
I'm
they
just
really
saying when
are.
people say
Like,
sell
for
their
example, let me
body-
tell you the difference. Like, you just defined the whore, which is a woman who sells her body.
It's an
You
outdated
actually
definition.
do sell your body, the textbook definition, yet you don't want to be called under
If you
your true
subscribe
name.
to outdated
But the
lexicon,
difference
then
is
yes.
when you have someone like her, she'll even try to put a term on someone where there's no evidence, and the evidence is there, and then you try to say the definition is wrong. It's obsolete. No, it's not
It's
obsolete.
outdated.
What
Same way like
it's
the
not a
N-word, the
banana. There's
N-word.
no expiration date.
The
It's not
N-word has a
milk. It doesn't
definition if you
spoil.
look it up.
What are you
Like,
talking
Negro
about?
has a definition if you look it up, and it'd probably be outdated and inappropriate to
It's
hurl
not
it at you, wouldn't it?
outdated. It's only when you're dealing with newspeak.
What did you say?
Why the heck would you jump to the word Negro? What the heck? Why would you say colors?
That's racist.
That was racist.
Words don't expire, especially if it's a word that existed in Latin and that most people say it in any culture. And now you have specific people like, well, it doesn't mean the same thing, just like Negro.
Only Jesus can do that.
I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? By her definition, crazy means you're happy. By her definition, sly means you're not cutting people's heads off.
George Orwell, when you have persons like you who are the scum of society, the dregs, and you want to convince everyone else that you're normal. Why? So you can feel included, so you don't go through more mental turmoil knowing that you're different in a bad way. And so you have to reorganize the whole society, including their morality. But because people have a natural sense of right and wrong, you got to force them. That's why earlier you said that you need to be able to control the content that kids consume at school on their phones,
None of this
when
makes
really
sense.
we should teach them morality instead of force.
Okay,
And you would think
same.
someone like you who's about liberation, sexual liberation, would believe that globally. You don't know what that word is.
Okay,
I'll tell you
same.
later. But you only believe it when it benefits you. You want to redefine words when you can redefine yourself out of being what you
It's
are,
not about
which is a whore.
redefinition. It's about you look at the culture, you look at outdated lexicon. People typically don't use whore in the same fashion they used to. People don't use the word Negro in the same fashion they used to. And you wouldn't give the whole.
Dig. What
you
was the
wouldn't give the
second one
whole
though? I didn't hear the
speech.
second.
People don't use the word Negro the way they used to. Are you sure about that? No, I'm curious. I'm honestly curious. The word didn't change. We just stopped using it.
You wouldn't give the same.
What was
whole
the second
speech If I
word?
justified we
No,
used
what was the
word
second word? I
Negro.
didn't hear you. I didn't hear
Negro.
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 Okay.
You wouldn't give the same whole speech if I said
Okay.
you're a Negro, aren't you? What do you?
I
have
am a
against-
Negro.
But if I were to say
No,
with
no,
vitriol,
let's get
you
with
would
it.
Probably have a reaction
no,
to that.
let's
and say,
get
what is
after
your
it, baby.
goal in talking about
Tell me,
that?
say you are a Negro.
The same way a bunch
No,
of
no,
men
no.
will
Tell me.
come at us and
We're gonna
say
play.
whores.
We're gonna do
I'm
it.
saying you would probably have the same
Let's see who
reaction
lives
if,
in
like, people
reality.
were
No,
sitting
let's get
here and
reality,
saying, why
baby.
can't we call you a Negro?
No, let's get in reality.
We're in reality.
Tell me, say you are a Negro, and then I'll tell you you are a whore. Let's see how we react. Go. Tell me. Hit me.
I'm not gonna do that.
Your ass. Grandma. Stop filming.
No,
Because
tell
I'm
me.
not gonna subscribe
Tell
to like
me.
crass, outdated
Here's the
lexicon
thing.
just to
No.
match your low,
No.
your low grade energy.
Here's the thing, love.
Low grade energy? Really?
I am a Negro, and you are a whore.
If
And I'll
wanna
tell you
subscribe to
why.
outdated
Because
lexicon,
if you want to
sure.
use the word Negro, it's referring to a group of people who share features. And if you were to use that term, however obsolete it may be, it's still a real word. And if that term
It is
means
a
that
still
I am
real
a
word.
descendant of those who were victim of the transatlantic enslavement, also known as the Mayafa, yes, I'm a Negro. And if I said you were a whore, I would be accurate in saying you are a whore because I am rightly categorizing you with women who sell their bodies. You are a prostitute. In fact, just a high-tech prostitute, but still a prostitute. And you would not be known by a different name. It's just
Sure,
a fact.
let's use context
Why you
clues.
can't
Let's use
deal with the
context clues.
truth?
If a podcast of white men corralled black men on here to be like, you're a Negro, aren't you, over and over?
That's what I keep telling people. You think you're progressing, but you're regressing.
Babe!
I can understand you're not exactly how they were back in the day, true, but the idea of the act is that you are selling something to satisfy a certain thing. So what in between how you get the same interaction in a funky related to money receiving here, whatever you do in between here to satisfy the person that is so lonely, you need to be a specific person. It's more high value, different style, 2024, but it's kind of the same. That's what he's trying to say.
If we were on a podcast and a bunch of white guys say, you're a Negro, aren't you? I say, yes. Then we can move on. But if I keep denying it, then yeah, it's a discussion because it's ludicrous, because I'm denying something that's obviously true.
No, I mean, half this conversation, you would say, you
And,
guys
and
know
I
what
tell you
you're
this, if
talking
you want to
about,
say
you're
the
a dumb
N-word with the
whore.
hard word,
So
if you want to say the N-word with the hard R,
you're talking about, you're just a
listen,
dumb Negro,
if-
you'd probably have a visceral reaction
I would say
to
I'm
that.
not dumb, but if you feel that way, it's
But my
fine. It
point is
doesn't
you're
bother
acting
me.
like you're using the word whore in an
If you
want to
use the N-word with the hard R, I will also say
you're
yes.
a dumb whore. So my point is you're not
She
using
is.
the word whore neutrally, and you
Look, I can say at least I don't think he's a nice guy because he's very direct in specific way, ready to make the other person feel kind of less in the way that he brings the information, even if it's the truth in certain eyes. I can understand that. But the moment people start changing the definition of a word, I can understand what he means. But the moment she goes in the direction, what about if they call you dumb N-word? I'm like, why do you want to make it so negative to prove a point? We never made that example. You always choose the worst example to have a conversation.
probably
No,
have
that's a
reaction to
description.
white
That's a
guys
job
bringing
description.
You on and saying you're a dumb
No, listen.
Negro to have your point.
No, listen, there's two important things. So number one,
aren't you a Negro?
that was a job description. Calling her a dumb whore, that's not an insult, it's a job description. That's actually what she is.
Dumb Negro.
Furthermore-
have the same energy if I
furthermore-
were to call you a dumb Negro.
I love that you're bringing that up because what it
I love
tells
it
me.
too.
No, I'm going to tell you why I really enjoy it, because this always happens when you find
I
that you
don't think
can't
anyone's ever
defeat
made
someone.
this argument
No,
before.
1 second, love. The fake laughing, please. It's getting old.
No, I love it.
When people cannot defeat you, especially if you're an articulate black guy, of which there are few, they always go to the race thing. And here's the
Oh
funny
my
thing:
God,
you
I
found
love
the
that
you found the wrong one. You found the wrong one. But I like it. No, listen.
Thank you so
Whore.
much.
One second,
Thank
1 second,
you.
love.
Gabriel,
1
clip
second.
this.
Please,
So
Gabriel.
one thing I really appreciate is that you found the right one. If you wanted to call me an N-word with a hard R, I would say yes, that's correct. Correct. Carrying on.
If
It's
every 2
the
sentences
problem.
I were to say
Here's the
you're a
difference.
dumb N-word, would you have
Yes.
the same energy?
I mean, that's fine.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
It's all about the feelings again. Why does the word need a specific energy and that changes the meaning? It doesn't change the meaning. I can say, you're a beautiful asshole. You're still an asshole.
I mean, that's absolutely fine. I'll tell you why.
Would you think I'd
I'll-
have some sort of agenda if I
It
was
doesn't
white and I
matter.
brought you on
Don't.
podcast
It doesn't
and
matter.
Every 2 sentences, what do you know? You're
Listen,
a dumb N-word.
I'm
it
not.
would matter.
Here's the difference. You're offended when I call you a whore because you're a whore and you don't like the
No,
truth.
I'm not offended.
And you don't like the truth. If you call me an N-word, I don't care
So
because
you
I don't feel like I'm a valueless black object. I don't
So
feel
do you
that
think
way.
black
So it's
people
like,
are
eh.
wrong? So do you think black people are wrong for not wanting to be called dumb Negroes?
Hey, you shut your face! If we want to hear you talk, I will shove my arm up your ass and work your mouth like a puppet.
It doesn't matter what they feel. Black people's biggest issue is not being called the N-word. Their biggest issue is not racism.
No, no.
Their biggest
I'm asking-
issue
no, answer the
is
question.
poor
You're
education
pivoting.
and
You're
low
pivoting.
income.
You're pivoting.
So
I don't think he's pivoting. You guys are pivoting because of feelings.
call me an N-word. Please say you are a dumb N-word. Hard R. Please hit me.
I'm good. I'm not going to
Go
ruin my
ahead.
career on the Saints Center podcast.
Oh, but that's how you feel. There's nothing.
Now you care? I mean, you already said half of it, but I'm just surprised that you can tell me what the words mean over time. You're pivoting consistently because of your feelings, you can decide how I need to perceive the word.
Nothing wrong with
Did
that.
I say that's how I feel?
That's how you feel. There's
I
nothing
was
wrong
telling
with
you
that.
that you're not using the word
There's
whore
nothing wrong
dumb,
with that.
The way you're
You're
charging
dumb.
it up in a
There's
way that's
nothing wrong with
analogous. So if
that.
I were to say you're a dumb Negro every
That's
2
why you bring that
sentences-
up, because that's meaning to you. Like if I was a white guy, would you say, how would you feel if I called you a dumb Negro? You wouldn't. You wouldn't, right? You bring it up because I'm a black guy and you
So
think it has
much.
meaning. And
You
I'm telling you, it has
said-
no meaning.
You're calling me a whore over and over and saying, why? Isn't that the
Look,
definition? I said, it's informal, it's
It's the
outdated.
true definition
And same
and
way
you don't like
Negro
it.
is
And you're
informal.
We're gonna
using
carry
it
on.
in a
You're
derogatory
hurt.
Let's talk
You
about
don't
my
want the truth.
body. You didn't.
You don't want the truth.
Why don't you address my analogy? If I were to sell pictures of a Lamborghini, am I selling?
No one
Lamborghinis?
buys pictures.
Oh my God! Can you
But
not
you're,
engage
listen,
with a hypothetical?
you're a
Yeah,
prostitute.
obviously.
You're a high-tech prostitute. That's what I'm telling you. You're saying that because I don't sell my body on the
And
streets,
you don't know
I'm not a
definitions. You don't know the
prostitute.
definition of a prostitute.
You're a high-tech
I don't
prostitute.
think you know the
That's all
definition
there
of a
is.
prostitute.
Yeah, he
You're a
doesn't.
high-tech
You're using
prostitute.
words
That's all
in
there
accordance
is.
to your own emotions and not actual.
Oh,
objective
emotions.
lexicon.
Please stop. You don't want to be a whore.
No, I feel, bro. I'm
We were really
emotionless.
excited about being.
You don't
Do
want
I
to be
seem
a whore.
offended? My eyebrows have not moved this entire
That's Botox.
podcast.
That's all it
I've
is.
never gotten
That's all.
What about the definition of this word? We don't agree. What about Negro? Why?
That's all it is. It's
24,
Botox.
I
She
have
can't make any
melanin, I'm-
faces.
I'm gray.
That's why I don't know why. I don't know how she really feels. She's a sociopath with Botox. I'm confused out here.
Why would I-
Goddamn. Anyways,
If I was a sociopath, why would I need the Botox to hide my
you're a
emotions?
sociopath. That's why you're able to do
No,
OnlyFans and
engage
take
with
all the
hypothetical. Engage
you're
with
able to take all the
hypothetical.
social
Is a person
sanction.
who
It's an
sells-
amazing
Is a
thing.
person who sells photos of a car selling cars.
It's an amazing
Engage
thing.
with it.
This is what he does when he doesn't have an
are
answer.
a prostitute.
You are a Negro.
Do whatever I want.
And if I sold pictures of a Lamborghini, am I selling Lamborghinis?
Just like certain people that can come into this conversation and says, hey, I think you're a misogynist. And I'm like, what do you mean with misogyny? That's why you keep talking about the feelings or how other people might feel about certain things. And when he says, well, I don't really mind about the Negro, it might hurt my feelings, but I don't want to change the definition. She was like, what about if they call you a dumb? I'm like, how, lady? Stop digging your own grave. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked the video. If you're still here, like, share, hit the bell notification, and I hope I earned your subscription.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Buta fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, jam, turloqueta, verdeta, welcome.